Gamers, we've returned once more to the unranked dungeons. I like it, man. I like the unranked dungeons. I just shave. I'm so sick of the facial hair. And don't type something glib. But yeah, well, if you were a woman, you'd have to shave your legs. I'm a cyclist. My bike doesn't really have to deal with wind resistance. So, like, the point is, you don't know what you're talking about. Icy grenade, just for that. I don't even need to look at anything else. Anything that freezes is exactly what we want. Long story short, we want powder flask. I want this in the bag, little bro. I want powder flask. I mean, early Orange Julian is like a no-brainer. This is what we want for now. I'm just wary about, like, is there... Can I win this? Who would I even lose this against? You only have 100 HP, 60 damage with a 35 crit chance. I don't see that we could lose this. And the Fang could be really nice. With its fast cooldown, the Fang could be awesome to apply... Oh my god, we're gonna lose. No. The fight would have to go on for like another 25 seconds. Brother. This is the longest sandstorm in history! We're going to lose. I deserve to lose and it's funny. I've come around on it. I deserve to lose and it's funny. Oh, that puts you so far behind forever. Whatever. Small weapon, abandoned ruins. I mean, we don't have any money, so I guess I'll go small silver tier item, powder flask. Sells items. How about a powder flask? Well, if we're being $150 with you right now, this item is bad. We really don't need aquatics with what we've got going on. Happy to make a sale. This is kind of sick, though. And to be honest, we probably just throw a silencer in here so that your cooldown is even lower. Obviously, something's broken with the game, that this combination is better than the full board that we had before, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
My fight isn't with you.
I'm chilling. No matter what happens, I'm chilling. Don't let anybody tell you I'm not chilling. Reloading Obsidian Grenade probably ends our lives, if I had to guess. 35% crit chance. Wait. It's not over yet. It's probably over. Well, it's not over yet. The important thing is our grenade wouldn't have stopped the bleeding here.
All cannon, no ball.
I still believe our icy grenade is going to work. It has a really fast cooldown. If we could just get a powder flask, it will freeze small items itself every 3 seconds, and it will freeze them for 3 seconds. That's crazy. You're going to give me non-weapon items. A powder flask is a non-weapon item. I mean, if we end up going for a burn build, we're going to want to have a lighter. Crow's Nest, bro. I mean, Crow's Nest is like one weapon Orange Julius territory. Very interesting. How would I afford it? I'm not willing to sell anything to get. I'm not willing to sell enough to get it. Let's put it that way. Curio. I don't think you get any extra ammo out of Curio. Small silver tier item, powder flask. Okay, I will say this is kind of nutty. I was hoping to see some burn in here. Ermagerd, it's burn. You having 20 damage is actually sick too. 6 burn or 20 damage. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. For now, I'm gonna take the 20 damage.
I spent half my life.
But the main reason is because,
like 9 years.
Like, the board gets truly gross. We may end up, it's crazy to say, it's not crazy to say. We got like the best enchantment. That's good. What we need now is probably to transform the grenade into a burner item. And then we've got like our Zor Acid, especially as it levels, is going to become disgustingly good. Like, we already have the scaffolding for a really nice burn build going on here. Yeah, this seems pretty good, man. This seems It seems like gas.
Waste of gunpowder.
We do have to figure out how we're going to make up for the XP that we lost early. Well, we don't really have control over that, now that I think about it. You're just going to get sold. Honestly, you're not built for this, young pup. You're not built for that. You're out of here. And I respect you a lot as an item, and we got you early. But it's a different world we're living in now. Let's take some freebies. 1 of 2 skills, please. That's another decent one. It's the same one, but upgraded. And then let's try something a little loco, man. When you use another weapon, this gains 5% crit chance. Not what we want, but I think it's worth playing the transformation game on this fella here.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend.
We do still struggle to kill. We have like a very... We apply a lot of burn, but it takes a long... your build does nothing. Not to be rude, I don't think your build does anything. I'm building in like a little catch just in case I was wrong. But yeah, I don't think your build does enough damage fast enough for me to truly be frightened by this. Okay. Yeah, but they were starting like, okay, if the fight went on for 100 years, you'd be in trouble. If the fight went on for 100 years, I'd be dead, bro. I'd be 136 years old. I hope I'm around for a while. That's a long, long time. Let's not be naive here. Okay, let's buy a skill, man. A 5 gold skill would go crazy. I'm not gonna reroll. Honestly, I don't care about that. The right play was to save your money there. It stings, but I think it's true. +1 burn, a little bit of a snooze, but it's always a fun time when you get the chance to take the pirate's whole kingdom. I mean the tyrant, my mistake. Okay, it's fighting time. It's combat time. Hate to fight the dude with the lowest XP, but he also has like the best stuff for us, I think. Silver Cinders, I'd be stoked to see. Fiery Cutlass, I'd have to think about because it would make Silencer worse. But it being a multicasting burn item would probably make Zoracid go off a lot faster. It definitely seems like it would have a place on the board. Let's put it that way. That's fine. It's easy to deal with. And we got lots of money to work with here. We'd love chance for some improvement. This usually ends up being a pretty nice element for us. Could really deal with like a B1 and B2 type situation right now, man. Gumball shield. 300 shield seems smart. Nicholas Jeff. I have a feeling we're cooked here. Something about Nicholas Jeff is just that the names, it strikes fear into my heart.
I will fight you, but only so that
They have a life-stealing shard of obsidian, a magic carpet, smelling salts, incense, letter opener. I don't know, man. I mean, the lifesteal is one thing, but I think we're going to have 30 burn on you pretty quick. And the slow is basically irrelevant because most of my damage comes from charge right now.
Share with me your secrets.
It wasn't even close. And I had the perfect amount of HP at the end. Well, it would have been close maybe if I didn't take the 300 bonus shield. But who knows what they took, man? Who knows what they took en route to today? They might have taken a bunch of one-time advantages. I don't know.
Discounts for peace.
It's discounts for peace season, bro.
Your aura guided me to what you needed.
Whatever. It has dawned on me that I don't even know really what I'm looking for. Not to YouTube post, but what we really want to see is a B1 and B2 event. How about you? Icy Switchblade. Not good. But I trust Icy, man. Freeze is just such a valuable enchantment. I think. What do we put out that? Haste? We don't need any more aquatic haste. I don't want to put out another weapon because it'll make your cooldown bigger. You think we can rinse Prince Marianus, man? I never remember what this guy actually does. He's an eel user. I guess it's nice that we're applying status effect, like damage over time. Because that means we get more out of using our items once.
My respect.
What's he talking about? Does anyone know what this guy's talking about? Narwhal. Small friend or weapons? Small friend for free? Okay, you're crazy for this one. I don't know what we're supposed to do with that, man. I do know you probably belong maybe there. You don't need this anymore, which means you could put another small out there. I really just don't see Icy Switchblade doing anything. Because we have to have it adjacent to a weapon. We don't want it adjacent to a weapon. So, in that case, how about just, like, maybe you could give me a small shield item I could at least put on the board? It's 40 shield. A perfect dually's kind of crazy. This stage of our lives, man. I'm always wary. Like, I think when I have no defense, I always underrate my chances of winning. So I don't want to be perceived as sandbagging here. It's always like, oh, what if they hit me harder? Well, actually, that's probably pretty likely with Power Drill and a multicasting burner, but... Well, that's a surprising crit. Help me, help me, help me, help me. I'm asking for your help! Okay. Everyone says, hey, NL, you always put a Zor Acid on your build. Oh, really? Where's my one Zor Acid? I'm sorry, I must have double vision. I see 2 Zor Acids out there. Basically, long story short, you don't know what you're talking about, and you're all gonna pay. That's all you need to know about that. 2 silver Zor Acids. Coral's gonna go. The Walking Dead showrunners in season 6, maybe. How about you sell me a silver Zor Acid so it becomes gold? When you haste or slow, this gains 5 shield. You're an upgrade. That must be the first time I've ever purchased an item from this individual. Because, to be honest with you, this is one of the craziest sounds I've ever heard in my entire life. I didn't say worst, I said craziest.
Ride that tide.
Burn skills, burn skills, burn skills. When you slow, my favorite My Bloody Valentine song. When one of your weapons has haste, if you haste it again, give it 5 damage. I think it's just such a slow way to scale, man. I'm going to take the crit chance instead, even though we have, like, no crit chance at all. I'm going to Google, man. I'm going to Google, can we beat Scoyville? I don't know, but I do know we're going to have shield, and shield is good against burn. Like, you're gonna scale real quick. And your shield is going to protect us nicely from the burn that Scoyville would push out. Good, good, good. Smart planning, man. Now, if the fight lasted for 100 years, we'd all be dead, but yes, I would have lost. Thanks to the power of AI, now we can know how that fight would have ended. And, you know, answers to all sorts of meaningless questions that don't enrich our life at all, but briefly sate our curiosity. Yeah, that's where we want you. We want a, I thought this was B1 and B2. I don't know what's wrong with me. Rightmost burn item has +2 burn. I'm gonna take it. I think that the thing is, I don't expect that to be our rightmost burn item forever. I'm okay with it for now. Yeah, I'm okay with it for now. Another dually. Dude, we beat the dually who hadn't lost. And we beat a tough NPC today. We might be close to making up the XP gulf from losing on day 1 to the Viper. You are a Freezler. Freeze 2 items for a second, cleanse half your burn. So you literally are designed in a lab to tick me off. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. I get there. You see? This is like the dually. It's a meme. It's a Reddit meme. The dually is a stick figure, and it's shooting at Mac. It's shooting its coolant at Mac, and it's deflecting and hitting Burn Vanessa. That's 100% what just happened right there. You got mad at Max.
Now this is how you win the war.
George Miller's like, hey, wait a second. Say that part again. What did you just say? George Miller. No, the first part. Mad at Max? That gives me an idea. You know what I'm talking about? You know what, bro? Screw it. I'm still transforming it. I might be wasting a lot of time, but I'm still transforming it. That's really funny.
You have to leave already.
Now you're... Rework the entire build. I want to rework the entire build. You need to go in the bag. What do we sell? Everything you need to sell. But like a double silencer eels... You use the weapon to the left, freeze. Does it count as a use? Like, I think you can go, you can go. I need 3 more gold. You can go, you can go. The 2 least essential elements of the run. Because I don't want to dismantle the whole run to try to shove the eels in there. I don't know if I can take the Infernal, man. Go Foreman instead. So what's the dream? Well, the more silencers you have, the more cooldown reduction you get. And then an eel possibly freezing every time it goes off. When it goes off, like every 3 times our enemy uses an item. That's crazy. So like, and I know that single weapon eel is really powerful right now. So like if we can take a couple of days and get like a crow's nest or something like that, who knows, man? 4 gold is pretty bad. How about Zoracid? That would have been... When you slow, this gains 10 damage. Hang on, but then we would have more than 1 weapon, so that's very unlikely. A medium item would fit the bill right now, man.
I want what's right for you.
I mean, honestly, God is my witness. I think you just put a wanted poster on the board. You probably lose today, but you had 2 open spaces anyway. It is a winless pig, man. Then we might get lucky on this one. And then it's double silencer, eels, and then things that scale off of slows, like a mantis shrimp, lighthouse, maybe. Why am I going to lose here? Oh, this stings. I mean, it wasn't really a gambit. It was just like we had to put that out there. Well, we really want to see the anglerfish when you slow charge the anglerfish. Alright, this is rough, man. Small weapon. Could be a Zor Acid, but give me those chocolate bars, man.
Rally men,
And upgrade an item. Can we upgrade a silver? Yes. Okay. Well, we're gonna go a little crazy mode now.
Tightened, tempered, oiled, and
It's folded, it's tempered, it does its job. So here's my thinking. Maybe now's the time. You guys get peeled out of here. It's eel. Silencer, silencer. 3.6 second eel. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense yet. Hang on, though. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. 3.5 second eel. I don't think you mess with Chili Charles on this one, man. I feel like we should be able to take the thug. Right? He doesn't use any items. That's bad for us, but... You ever consider, like, using an item? So that I could attack you and then slow the item? Guys, I've ruined my life. Yep. Yeah, it seems bad. Now, it's not too late to go back. But I will not be going back. Because I've been back. I've been down 1 time. I've been down 2 times. I don't think I'm ever going back again. The type of guy that would like. These are not good enough. They don't synergize with what we have going on. You don't. It's not enough.
That's fine, don't care.
She literally said, who asked, man? How about a small friend? Okay, but then that's... it takes away the benefit of us having 2 silencers, bro. Well, you know what you could do, though? Oh my god, though. Like, it's a 2.3 second cooldown. Oh.
You should know. I'm a bit of
I got too big for my britches, man. I got too big for my britches.
But if you insist.
What do you got? Crow's Nest Sniper Rifle. They don't use items! Oh, you have a cooldown. Of course you're getting used, but yeah. So what? We're freezing a silencer? What does that even do for a fella like me, man?
Straight lines.
It doesn't do anything. Do we go up against any builds that do anything so that my eel can do something? We don't want weapons. Small non-weapon. Ambergris. This is where the comeback tour starts, man. You're not gonna work. I'm burning the boats. I'm burning the boats. Best wanted poster of all time.
If you have to ask the price.
Crimson Scope, please. I don't know what you guys are doing here, but as long as you're on the board, I'm buying yous. Okay. Cutting a lighter. Running a dive weights adjacent to 2 aquatics. Now we have a lot of haste coming in. Let's keep it a little simpler. I don't even remember what Bouncertron's theme is. We could lose to this guy, man. Wait, no, but they've got fast cooldowns. We're actually going to get some charges off this one. We're going to be freezing lots of small items. We made it. Oh my god. I thought for sure we were cooked, man. I thought we were done. It says multicast if adjacent to a friend. Multicast 3. Yeah, I mean we could make it adjacent to a friend, but we don't really care. How about a weapon skill this time? If you crit scale, I mean like it's if we could give you a crit chance, that would be something, man. That would be something. You still talking? Health and shield items seem like they could hit the spot too, man. What the heck is shielded elemental depth charge? You're a great item. Haste or slow, this gains 5 shield for the fight. Listen, boys. We're burning the boats a little bit. In theory, you should slow a lot. Haste an item for 2 seconds, slow an item for 2 seconds, shield 30, +1 multicast per friend. And you're aquatic. Don't care, didn't ask. Plus you're aquatic. Am I insane to think this can work? This multicast. It'll haste, it'll slow, it'll slice, it'll dice. Give me a small burner. Gold pop snappers. All I'm asking for is one more win, man. House Uranus, okay.
Go ahead.
It's doable.
Underestimate.
It's makeable.
It makes this more fun.
We want to see 10 small items that don't do anything. Okay, there's some prospects here, man. Restorative musket, kind of crazy. We only freeze small items, right? Yeah. Yeah, it seems like we have no hope. It was kind of crazy that I lived for a long time. We died due to the catfish damage. Can I at least see how many times you went off? You went off 23 times. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm totally screwed.
Follow it to your future.
You're already shielded. Restorative eels, the more attacks they do, the more I heal. I don't know, man. I don't think we're getting to 4. I feel like my build is good, but it is not accomplishing anything, which is kind of like an important part of winning, I think. It's clearly possible to double... We have holsters? It's clearly likely the double silencer is not what I was looking for here, but it's a cool idea. Maybe I can't cut a silencer to put a shot glasses out though, just to give you a little bit more shield. That just doesn't seem right, man. You giving my eels lifesteal even though they're already restorative, I mean it couldn't hurt. You know I'm in trouble too, because I'm like, man, maybe spices is actually not so bad here. Did something happen to eels, man? Whenever other people use eels... By the way, I'm suggesting there's a user error here. When other people use eels, the eels seem to work a lot better than when I use eels. I can't even kill the elite duelist, man. That's a bad sign. With a blue moon in its eyes. You know what I'm talking about? My reaction when I woke up this morning.
I thought I'd reached the limits of the art.
My reaction when things ain't been the same since the Blues walked into town. Yeah, that's not helpful, man.
Full sail, my boy.
That's not helpful at all. How about some silver loot? It's also fairly unlikely to be helpful, but I appreciate that you're doing your best. Show me some medium items, man. Who knows?
I'll help you find who does.
The diamond vents is kind of a slap in the face a little bit. When you use an aquatic, this gains 10 shield.
See that mountain?
Guys, I don't think we're making it with this one.
Have what you need.
I just don't think our build does anything. Can I hit you with something insane? I don't think you're what I need, because you do synergize, but our build sucks, and I think you're the weak link. I think it's just... is really bad. I still think this is insanely bad. No, man, no. No, dude, no, you can't be rocking this stuff out here. You can't be rocking this stuff out here, but I don't know, man. Maybe there's a world. I mean, we're gonna have a decent amount of shield and a decent amount of heal.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share.
They got lifesteal heavy trebuchet. Stop that. Bro, they're rinsing me mightily. I don't stand a chance, man. I don't stand a chance. Holy cow. This might be the most inert build I've ever had. Like, it literally doesn't do anything. And it's my fault. Like, we were kind of cooking on that Zora Acid build, and then I said, bet, in true Gen Z parlance. Either way, for now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Well, we're always out here experimenting. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Later.